we don't have a job market. If we don't have a job market, it means that if you're young and you want to be a foresight professional or a futurist, however you call it, and you want to make a living out of it, because at the end of the day, if you don't make a living out of it, you're not going to sit in that chair. Well, it's going to take you 30 years to do that, and that's really bad, right? And if you have a graduate degree in foresight or in future studies, and you want to be a professor of foresight, and you want to be a lecturer of foresight, well, good luck with that, because I can tell you, no departments on earth have good funding in this field. That you have to bow and kowtow to other departments. You're not going to be able to do your foresight, and you're going to do it stealthily in your classes because the department chair doesn't like you to do it. So this is really a problem, and we need to start acknowledging it first of all. And the fact that we are diverse and holistic, great. This is one of the most holistic professions on earth, but let's be aware that we don't want to be jokes of all trades, right? Right? Let's be aware that the risk of resisting rigor, resisting science, resisting mainstream features of the capitalist labor market that we have to live in, it's making us one of the most underdog professions on earth. So this is really a problem. I just want to stress that. And let's acknowledge diversity. Let's find a way to do that while making sure we are clear on what a foresight, professional, futurist, however you want to call it, and the skill set thereof is. First of all, I think we need to go beyond trends. We should not get stuck and fixated on current trends, current events, and current public figures. So many so-called futurists profess one single future based on the continuation of current trends, current events, and the continuation of current public figures. That's not the futures. That's the present. It's an exploration of the present, right? And to make matters worse, sometimes these projections are colored by emotions, right? Oh my God, we're in a pandemic. We're going to be virtual for the next 40 years, right? That's fear. That's not foresight. So to the uttermost extent, I think we should develop and encourage the use of scenarios that take into account discontinuities, wildcards, weak signals, that dislodge our attention to the present and make it very clear that we use scenarios and extract insights from scenarios to take better decisions in the present. This is the point of Amy Webb's keynote last year. I'm just making it a bit more assertive. So absolutely make it clear that this profession is about scenarios and using scenarios, normatively, exploratively, how you wish. Not only trends. Trends are important, right? We need to provide that trend report, but it's not only trends. Secondly, methods. Alicia, Sarah, I second you 100%. Methods are crucial. And, I would add, not but and, methodology, right? So not only methods, which you can throw on the table, and that's the toolkit, it's very pretty, but methodology is knowledge and I dare say wisdom on how and when to use each method. And as you said, the fact that you create new methods out of the context requirements, that's also methodology, right? And I second you also on facilitation skills. Because guys, at the end of the day, most of the stuff we do is facilitating groups of individuals, right? So we need to start talking about this very solid set of skill sets that we need to have, which is facilitating people. And that's not easy, right? It's about managing emotions. There's gonna be emotions, right? Because we're talking about the futures. So there are deeply held views about the future which we might or might not want to dislodge. How do we do that? Facilitation skills, communication skills, right? How do we have scenario planning participants generate scenarios without feeling that we impose on them? Facilitation skills, communication skills. How do we engage the client? How do we communicate with the client? Institutionalize foresight in the organization. Facilitation, communication skills, client engagement skills. And by the way, above all, I've spent years in Asia, so I take a lot of references from that part of the world. From the art of war, let's not fight the battles that we cannot win. If there is an organization that you know it's not gonna get any out of the foresight project, right, that is gonna recrudesce into its own mistakes and not learn anything, just don't do anything with that organization. That's also a skill. Right? So I could go on, I'm gonna stop there.